Hello all and welcome to another Kevin Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review. Finally, it took me forever and today, which oddly enough, or not so oddly enough, that is the name of the book. Forever and a Day is the latest James Bond novel. It is the prequel to the 1954 Casino Royale by Ian Fleming. This does have original material by Ian Fleming. You find out what it is at the end of the book when they tell you, because Anthony Horrowitz blends it in very, very, very well. There are some authors that get Bond, and that there are a few that don't. One that doesn't comes to mind is Sebastian Faulks. One that comes to mind who gets it is, of course, Anthony Horrowitz, Jeffrey Deaver, or John Gardner. They all three get it, and it proves this book is only 293 pages in Kindle form and hardback form, I do believe. This book is very pulse-pounding. Each chapter is almost a beat-by-beat scene in a Bond film. He writes that very, very, very sharply and very sharp-wittedly. This is how Bond gets his 00 license in book form. So in that respect, it's almost, yes, it's 288. Actually, it's 200 and keep going. 276 pages in hardback form, 293 in Kindle form. So I don't know where Kindle gets its page number from, but that is what they both say. So, but this book is pulse-pounding, it's riveting, it is completely a top-notch Bond book. And I'm going to be honest, the reason it took me so long to read it is to review it is, first, I wanted to enjoy the bejesus out of it. So I read it through twice. But the first time I read it through nice and slow, because as all Bond literary Bond fans and movie Bond fans know, it takes a while to get new forms of 007. It takes us a while. I will read you the back blurb. It actually comes from chapter 1. It goes like this. M laid down the pipe and stared at it touchingly. We have no choice. We're just going to bring forward the other chap you've been preparing. But you didn't tell me his name. It's Bond, sir, the Chief of Staff replied. James Bond. And the other back blurb says, this is how it all began. The explosive prequel to Casino Royale. So in this, Bond makes more mistakes than we're usually apt to see him make, because he's a brand new 00 agent. He is not a rookie by any means. And Anthony Horrowitz does a nice job of not treating him as a rookie, but yet still treating him green to the 00 section, or to MI6, however you want to say it. It is pulse-pounding, it's realistic, it is a period piece, which means it's set in the 1950s, late 40s, early 50s. I would love a Bond novel that wasn't a period piece. I would love a Bond take by Anthony Horrowitz that was a that was a updated piece, and I'd like to see how Horrowitz's Bond would deal with our technology and get around, because spies are still around today, so Bond's field is not in any way, shape, or form gone. You can only really compare this book with Trigger Mortis. Which do I like better? To be honest with you, I love them both. I can't pick a favorite. And I won't pick a favorite. But what I can do is say that both need to be read. You should really read this first, then read the Fleming novels up to Goldfinger, then read Trigger Mortis, then continue on with Fleming, and you'll get the whole body of work that this fits into, and so does Trigger Mortis. Trigger Mortis, it takes place about 3 days after the events in the novelization, in the novel Goldfinger, not the movie. This book is simply amazing. It's simply top-notch and makes me want for more Bond. It really and truly makes me want for more 007. So in my scale, it's a read it, own it, love it, have to have it recommendation. And in the GoodReads scale, it's a full 5 stars. I'd give it 20. It gets the highest glowing recommendation. I loved it. It's not just my love for Bond. It's the fact that Anthony Horrowitz is quickly becoming one of my favorite writers of all time. With the events of Magpie Murders, House of Silk, Alex Rider, Forever and a Day, Trigger Mortis, and the list goes on and on. That's why I'm so excited to get to his next book, which is The Word is Murder, and I can't wait to read The Sentence is Death. He's a very prolific author. He's a great author. He knows what he's doing. He knows what people like to read because he himself likes to read it. I cannot recommend this highly enough. It is one of the best books out there, period. Let me know if you've read Forever and a Day and what you've thought about it, or if you've read any of Anthony Horrowitz books, and share my some opinion, or even a differing opinion. We can differ. We can politely differ in the comments down below. You know, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 Central, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Please click the notification bell to be notified, hopefully by YouTube. Maybe if the algorithm is working that day when I upload a video. You'll see me again soon with the top sci-fi recommendations for new sci-fi lovers, or my top favorite sci-fi series, and you'll see more reviews as well, and you may even get a middle-of-the-road monthly reading roadmap update. December is going to be a fun month. Remember, I am taking off the last 2 weeks in December. You may still get videos, but I'm taking off filming the last 2 weeks, and I won't be back until I believe it is like the 6th or 7th. I don't know. I'll know more as the weeks go. I'll check on that as the weeks go on. But until then, happy reading. I'll see you again soon. And peace.